All right, big episode, big movie, two big guys. Beau is Afraid 2023, written and directed by Aster, starring Joaquin Phoenix. Mike, you never saw this movie. Hit me. Did you like it or not?
Uh, there's a lot to talk about here because it's a long ass fucking movie. I did like it. It reminded me of the beginning is like What About Bob, and then the second half is like Synecdoche. It was a little hard to follow, I'll be honest, but it's good. It's good. I like it. Quality film.
It's better at home. The first time I saw this movie was like 11:30 at night on a Friday, opening night, IMAX, AMC Burbank. Drank a giant soda, ate a giant popcorn, had a piss like the entire time. And I loved the beginning of the movie. I loved everything in the city. And then once it hit the play, I had no idea what was going on anymore.
Yeah.
And then I was just sort of like, I need this fucking movie to end. I got to piss. And I've always been very mixed on this movie. But since we're doing June-ish movies, and this is the Jewish Lord of the Rings, I thought it'd be a good pick. I know you like Synecdoche, New York. It's kind of like that. It's kind of Charlie Kaufman-esque.
Why do they call it the Jewish Lord of the Rings? Where do you get that?
The director, he called it the Jewish Lord of the Rings, but there's really
Oh,
nothing about the character that is Jewish.
no, other than his name and his mom's name.
It's about Beau, played by Joaquin Phoenix, and he's a mama's boy. He has
Big time.
mommy issues. Um, this movie, one thing about this movie that aged well from when I saw it, there's this whole section with Nathan Lane and his son who died in the war. And I thought, like, oh, this is like Iraq, but it feels kind of dated. His son died in Caracas in Venezuela.
Yeah.
And it's funny because we've since invaded Venezuela,
Mhm.
kidnapped their leader. Perhaps,
Jailed him.
yeah. So that came true. So that aged well. But this movie, there's a lot to talk about. Um, the movie begins. He's born. He comes out of the birth canal.
It was interesting
Yeah,
how they did that. I can't think of any other movie that did it like that, like showing him come out of the pussy hole and everything
yeah, and the
from a
crying,
baby's view.
and the mom is all like, "Why is he not crying?" They slap him, and he cries. And this is actually like a comic I read pretty recently, within the last like 13 years. It's an Acme Novelty Factory comic. I believe Ari Aster may have been making an homage to Chris Ware. So that's for all the two people out there who like Chris Ware. Anyway, Beau, he goes to his therapist, and his therapist is played by the guy from Civil War.
Is it
And
Star Wars? I think too. One
he's
of the Star
Chewbacca.
Wars movie.
He's Chewbacca. Um, his mom calls during the therapy session, and he doesn't answer. Okay, now if you haven't seen the movie, watch the movie because we're going to spoil everything. So at the end of the movie, we find out his therapist is working for his mother and is giving her all of recordings or informations from all of the therapy sessions. Okay. And basically, throughout the movie, every single thing that happens to Beau, this is like a common theory at this point, is caused by his mother. There is nothing that happens accidentally to Beau. Every single thing is his mom. Okay.
So what, she didn't die. None of that happened. That the first half of the movie is totally fake.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. All
Everything
right.
happens from the mom. And then I'm trying to find the shot. There's a shot in the therapist's office where um okay, look at this, Mike. So we're in the therapist's office. The guy is
Yes.
talking to Beau. Okay.
So like a recording device or something.
There there's a blinking red light of a little camera recording him in the therapist's office. So when the mom is calling him in the therapist's office, she's probably watching on camera.
To see if he'll pick up or ignore her.
Yeah. And then also see what he says. So this is something I noticed after Eddington, and that is every Ari Aster movie is about a conspiracy. Hereditary is essentially a satanic conspiracy. Midsummer is a the village. They're doing a conspiracy. They're controlling all the people. This movie, it's a conspiracy with his mom. She's controlling everything. And in Eddington, of course, there's like a conspiracy with this like George Soros, super Antifa soldiers, data center people going on. So yeah, everything in this movie is the mother. So the medication he gets, that's from the mom. And then there's this other thing that's going on in the movie, which is there's a running motif of water. So when he takes the medication, he has to drink lots of water. Essentially, his mother is represented by water and throughout the film. So whenever you see water, that's something really important. So now he has the medicine. He's walking through the city, and the first time I saw this movie, I'm thinking like, okay, this is like a satire of modern life. There's like guys with AR-15s. There's, um, all sorts of crazy shit going on. Uh, I didn't really key into the mother thing the first time, so I didn't even notice that this little kid in the foreground has a boat, and the boat flips over
Mm.
like the ending of the movie. So he's setting it up, and there's this thing too in the movie, which is that this is I got this from a YouTube analysis video where the guy's like his the movie follows a philosophy called determinism, which is his life is determined from the very beginning. And there's also a scene where his there's a videotape or a TV channel that he watches where he can fast forward and see like the past or the future or all these different things. But the first time you watch the movie, you're just thinking like, oh, look at the city, it's wacky. There's like a guy gonna kill himself. There's like corpses in the street.
Well, that's
This
the guy that
is,
jumped off the building, right?
but it looks like he's been rotting for a while.
Right, right, right.
This is just San Francisco, LA, New York. This is your standard modern city. You got crazy people dancing around. You got naked guys stabbing people.
Crazy bums all over the place. Street food.
Now the food truck.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's like a homeless deal or a homeless outreach.
Yes, and that's the guy with the big pot, and you only see him a little bit. That's the guy who's at the house who's crazy, like the soldier.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that.
No, you would never catch this the first time. See, I've had to watch this movie like multiple times this week, so I'm trying to, learn more. So then there's the lady. She's that's why their truck hits Beau. You got a Santa Claus.
Oh, that's the mom. Yeah, that's the mom of the family. Yeah.
Yeah. Got this cool guy with tattoos and his eyes are blacked out. But you just think like, oh, this is anxiety. Beau is anxious.
Hmm.
He's he runs into his apartment basically in Skid Row, and it's all fucked up. There's a brown recluse. He eats weird Hawaiian Ireland,
Which is his mom's food,
his
his mom's
mom's
company's
food.
food.
Yeah, you start noticing the MW everywhere. That's his mom. Wasserman is her last name, which means like water person, waterman. There's a lot of fucking water. But it's funny, there's the naked stabby guy. Were you laughing at this part? Were you amused?
You had mentioned how funny the first hour was, but I didn't really laugh too much. I didn't find it that funny. I don't know what I was missing. His
What about his
suicide note was funny, and the pen runs out. That was funny. Couldn't even write a good suicide note.
dear mom? I am sorry. This is the anniversary of dad's death. Thank you. I'm sorry. He's kind of like Adam. If Adam says he's sorry a lot.
Rightfully so.
Adam unfortunately has passed. He's died.
He's done. Went to Florida and died happy among his people. It's very old flashlight.
There's a chick he's in love with in the drawer. He's a nerd and he can't sleep. This is something I can relate to living in an apartment. You know, your neighbors are fucking loud or you get drama. I thought this was so funny when the neighbor was sending the notes under the door crack. Like, please turn it down. I ask you to turn it down. You turn it up.
I like the one that went all the way across the room to his bed. That was pretty cool. He slides it all the way across.
Yeah, that's a great shot. And he can't find the person. He can't sleep. He's riddled with anxiety.
In a tiny twin bed as a grown man.
He's like a little boy. He's never matured. You know,
See that? Definitely see
he's
that.
he's held back by mommy. He has mommy issues.
He's kind of like Marty Supreme. He's got the same similar mommy issues. Control mom who wants to be controlling and needs constant attention and blah 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 blah.
Very Junish.
Yeah, maybe it's a Jewish mother type deal.
Jews are the only people with mothers.
Right. The only
Mike
ones
and
that
I,
care about their mothers.
we've moved on.
You know,
Our mommies don't control us.
absolutely not. My mother's dead. She can't. Although she does still control me with guilt, but that's on me, not her.
Mm. Yeah, you're Japanese. It's a whole other trip. Now he forgets something very important. He's leaving for the airport. He's late. He's got to get that dental floss. I thought that was funny. It's like a fucking idiot. He doesn't know what to do. His priorities are all wrong. And what happens? The key is gone and the bag is gone. Question: did his mother hire someone to take the bag and the key?
To do what? To give him more anxiety? Doesn't she
Yes.
want to see him? Okay,
She
okay,
doesn't
okay.
believe like basically the movie is she's testing his love the entire
Jesus
movie.
Christ.
She's testing his love. Now we don't know if the mother took the bag or the
Right, right,
keys
right. Or she hired somebody.
or she hired someone. Like we don't see it at the end of the movie. I don't
The
think
movie does
so.
not wrap everything up very well at the end at all. That's kind of what I was hoping it would do, but it does not answer any questions. It just ambiguously ends. Like, what the fuck? I would have liked a little explanation on this extremely complicated 2 hour movie, 3 hour movie.
I know, and that's another element of the movie, which is it doesn't have an emotional ending.
No.
And I think this is a weakness of Ari Aster. I think this is something that he's going to struggle with because he keeps making all these existential nightmare conspiracy movies,
Mm-hmm.
and the characters are profoundly alone. And it's really not interesting, or it's not emotional to watch an idiot just be dumb and then suffer and die. Like as cheesy as it is, like every other like most movies like will have it's like Marty Supreme. There's no it's not about him winning the tournament. It's about him getting the baby and
It's not about
accepting
the end, it's about the journey.
It's not about the prize. It's about your wife, your girlfriend, your kid, your dad, your friends. You know, it's the friends he
I
made.
did want to see I did want to see something that was kind of like abstract and kind of weird, but this is too weird. It's too weird. It goes too far. It's too avant-garde.
Yeah, and that's why ultimately it's kind of like Ari Aster's most important movie. Even though I would say I enjoy it the least amount as a
Mm-hmm.
movie, it is the ultimate test of like the ultimate definition of art is something that is essentially meaningless, pointless, and about the artist. Like this is a Ari Aster movie through and through. No one else could have made it.
Sure. You can see all the
And
influence from his other horror films. You can see how he's a horror director.
and there's a And like as an audience member, it's not made for you. You don't really get anything out of it.
I thought that picture of "Don't Mind If I Do" that was funny. The guy pissing into his own mouth. That made me chuckle.
The dirty graffiti. So
Yes.
now he needs to get his water. He has to sneak across the street. He doesn't have keys. Okay. Now at the end of the film, we also find out his mother owns the building. Did his mother shut off the water? That's something we have to ask ourselves.
It's possible.
His mother had the therapist give him the medication, turn off the water. It's and for what reason? We don't know. She's just a cunt.
So far, she has been, and yeah, she ends up being a giant super cunt
So
more
now
and more.
he goes to the bodega, he gets the water, he has to pay for it. Okay. And he's paying for it. Now, who has he doesn't have a job. The credit card gets declined. Did his mother turn off his credit cards?
Right, that's what I kind of assumed too. He's like a trust fund kid that just gets his credit card renewed whenever it goes up.
So now the transactions decline. He needs the water. He's scared that people are going into the building. So in the background on the newspaper and this bodega, you're seeing stuff about the Venezuelan war. Cups of aggression runneth over in Venezuela. Peace refused. Ari Aster's a big like brass eye fan, so it's a lot of clever, nonsense, absurd kind of writing. A lot of silliness.
Hmm. Silly
So
news.
yeah, and then this is a weird little detail. So there's that sex shop that he lives on top of, and they have all these like sexy things that the shop offers. One of the things the shop offers is it says pussy change water. So we Beau is the pussy. He's buying water and he needs change. I mean, it's just like
How are you
it's
going to
fu-
pick up on little shit like that without knowing or
and
watching it 5 times?
it's not it's not
And it's like Synecdoche in that version. You notice new things in Synecdoche every time you watch it too.
but Synecdoche's more emotional,
Mm-hmm.
and you can relate to it more. Beau is just like it's like this David Richard Brody in his review in the New Yorker, I was reading it, he brought up a good point, which is Beau is afraid that if he comes, he'll die. If
Right.
he ejaculates, he'll die. His father died when he ejaculated. And he's like, are we supposed to believe that Beau has never masturbated? That this guy has never had a nocturnal emission?
Yes, we are supposed to believe that.
Is he just such an idiot? Like it's an elaborate cartoon. And I think if the movie sort of embraced stupidity more, it would honestly be better.
Stupidity
Because
instead of anxiety,
well, I think that
or both.
I think that play section is just a weight. It's an albatross. It's like the play isn't really funny and it's not very smart. Um, I'm pausing to look at all the funny names on
Yeah.
the sex shop. Pussy shoot balloon, pussy frog whistle, pussy birthday flower. The funniest one I think is perfectly normal cock.
What about knife dick stab another man?
That's funny.
It's like, is that the device from Seven?
Yeah. So I've watched all these analyses. I'm reading reviews. I've watched a movie a few times again this week, and it's like, I don't know why the play is in the movie. Like, I get that it's like he's imagining himself with as his own man with a wife and kids and living his own life and being on his own and away from the burden of his mother. But it's not funny.
Oh, I gotta do something.
I don't really get what makes it so it's not funny for me. So, but Mike is doing something. He's looking out
Sorry,
the
I need to
window.
close my window. I don't need my goddamn neighbors hearing me give my review of this awesome movie. So, what you thought the first half was funny, but the second half just let you down?
Well,
For the first hour, you liked it.
I think there are things that happen that are funny in the second half. It's just that
Mhm.
middle section with the play where I'm like, I don't know, this isn't funny. It's the animation is just sort of like, okay, there's animation, but it's confusing.
Yeah,
And what's why is it in the movie? Like, should it be just, what if it was 3 minutes long?
and that trippy part is almost exactly halfway into the movie. So I kind of stopped it to pause there. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be trippy. I'm gonna go smoke a joint, come back, watch the second half. And I was just confused as fuck. I'm like, what is this? When he goes to the fucking Renaissance fair and then starts acting in it, and it's ridiculous. I thought this was funny where he falls asleep and the carpenter is just working over him and does not mention anything or say anything. Just
And they've
continues drilling wood over his head.
and the street people have destroyed his house. It just
Yeah,
utterly fucked everything up.
yeah. And the
Everything
front
he
door.
owns has been destroyed. I thought it was funny. This like tattoo guy, he's dead. He was dialing 9-1, which is, this is
Did,
Beau's phone also.
right. Did he get bit by the brown recluse? Is that what that's supposed
Perhaps,
to be on his neck?
perhaps.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. Looks pretty gross.
It's like feces on the wall. Like
Ugh.
everything is like destroyed. And this is what it's like when you live in a city. There's nothing like, there's no public space can last
No.
in like a Skid Row. Like Mike and I used to live in Lower Haight in San Francisco. It's just a complete disaster.
Insanity. As soon as you walk out the front door, there's just shit and insane people and
Crackheads,
buses driving by, cars,
hustlers, idiot cops, stupid people.
dope dealers.
So now we find out Beau's mother died,
She got hit
and
in the head by a chandelier.
he freaks out.
There's
There's
water
water.
again.
Ooh, water. And then he's like, I gotta take it. The water's back on the building. So he takes a bath. I mean, this is just amazing. He's in the bathtub, and then this like bald headed
What
guy.
what's this all about? What is the deal with this? The guy hiding above him in the bathroom.
I thought this was so funny. This
It's
guy
like,
looks
what the
so,
fuck?
it's so nightmarish. I thought it was so funny and like so silly. Um, I thought I talked about this before. The movie feels like Ari Aster is in film school and he's just making his like friends laugh. Like, yeah, look at my, check out my crazy movie, guys. Like, oh man, oh, this is funny. But like, what is it? Yeah, we're 38 minutes into the movie.
What the hell is going on?
What is, it's just a fever dream. It's anxiety personified. Now, here's the question. I keep saying his mother did all these things. Did his mother put this guy there? Did his
How?
no? Did his mother put the brown recluse? Like what?
No, it couldn't have. Ah!
And then he falls. He's naked. He screams. He yells. He runs out into the street. There's a naked stabbing guy.
You get a quick shot of his giant balls when he gets hit by the truck.
Beau, yeah,
Yeah.
is the dumb cop. He thinks he has a weapon.
Oh, Jesus.
We're going still frame through the car crash.
It's brutal. They ran over the. Oh my God! Look at those giant balls on Joaquin
He's
Phoenix.
he's never busted.
That's why his balls are so big. Ah, I got you.
He's never busted. So it's like
He's eternally blue balled.
correct. Now you see this guy on the left.
Yes.
He was in the hallway looking back at the
Staring back,
camera. He works for the mother.
Right.
Also.
Yeah. He's the guy later. I thought it was his dad, but no, it was someone that worked for his mom.
No, he's on a poster
Oh,
in the
okay.
mom's house. Yeah.
He's not the guy later that sits down to him next to him at the play. And it's like, oh, I work for your mother.
I don't think so.
No,
But
that's someone else.
it could be, but I don't think so. So then we find out, okay, so Beau had a dream when he was a kid and he brought it up during therapy, something about he sees himself when he's in the bath, more water. And then basically that's his twin brother. We find out he has a twin brother in the attic.
I totally missed that. When the hell do they go over that? Jesus Christ.
Oh, like he mentions half a sentence of like, I was having that dream again where I saw my twin brother. And then I saw a person, I looked at myself, and then the therapist goes, let's get back to the trip.
Oh,
There's
trying to
no
hide
way.
it.
There's no way you would have noticed the first time. I didn't
Yeah,
notice the
hell
first time.
no. I mean, I get it later when you see the guy trapped in the ceiling. I thought that was supposed to be his dad, but it's like his twin brother. Okay, who then
It's
turns
Joaquin
into a giant
Phoenix.
dick.
Well, there's Joaquin Phoenix in there, and there's the giant dick.
Holy shit!
Yeah, and it's like, why is his dad a giant dick?
Why did this lady set up an entire hospital in her house? She's a
Well,
fucking not a
th-
doctor or anything.
well,
The dad's a surgeon.
they work for the mother.
Oh, gotcha. It's a play.
Yes, it's a play, and that's why there's a play in the movie, I guess. And Amy Ryan is the mother. Nathan Lane is the father.
It's good to see Nathan Lane in a movie. I like him. He's very funny. Ah,
You the
but not
stabbing,
like that. No.
the hand. The mother is played by Patty LuPone. So those three actors, Nathan Lane, Amy Ryan, Patty LuPone, they're Broadway performers.
All right.
Coincidence?
All right. All right.
What does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. It's just
Yeah. Nothing leads to anything in this movie.
well, it's just suggested, but there's no. The other thing is you can't make a 3 hour comedy. There's a reason why comedies aren't 3 hours
Sure,
long,
sure.
and
Eddington did a pretty good job. I can't remember how long it was. It felt long.
it's over 2 hours. But
It's
it's also
funny.
it's tough to make. I mean, a 3 hour comedy.
Oh no, it's ridiculous.
It's
Nothing
fucking
is that
crazy.
funny.
And also they keep stopping and starting. So now you're like, okay, he's with this suburban family and this like teenage girl, and he's in the brother's room. The brother died in the war, and now there's this crazy guy. And it's like all that momentum, all that world building that happened earlier
Gone.
is just gone, wiped away. So you're like, okay, like
Out of the big city into the suburbs.
the momentum of the movie has just is now dragging down. It's more like a mini series. Like it, if this was the second episode of a Netflix show, it would make more sense.
The daughter's funny.
Did you ever watch Louis with on FX with Louis C.K.?
No, I didn't. I should have, but I did not. Is she in it?
No, but this movie reminds me of that TV show a lot, and I think that TV show is very influential, but no one talks about it because Louis canceled as a performer, and he would do these absurd kind of European art house sketches where he'd be in these scenarios, and it just kind of reminds me of that.
All
But
right.
anyway,
All right.
so Nathan Lane does this shit. He goes like, "It's you. I can't help you
Ah,
out. I was gonna drive you, but I can't because I have to help do a surgery. Should
so
I go? Should I help you? It's
what is
your
the point of the
choice."
mom making it so hard to get to her? What is she, why is she doing this? Just to be a bitch?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay. So she'll feel important.
she's testing his love,
Oh my God. What a mess.
like his PJs, his silk satin PJs.
I do like those. I wish I had a pair.
So there's Bill Hader. We find out
Yeah.
this is pretty. This part's funny.
Yeah. How he's not facing the camera at all. Yeah. And he'd already talked to him on the phone, so he recognizes his voice.
So the mother died. There's no head on the body because it's not actually the mom; it's the maid.
Ugh.
He barfed on the computer. Pretty gross. This weed scene is funny with the two
This part is
girls
funny. Yeah.
being mean to him.
It's like the scene out of Training Day,
Yes. And they also
which I thought
say,
was so funny.
like there's three things in it. And he just gets really high and really paranoid.
Bleary eyed.
Have you ever felt like this?
Oh, all the time.
But I thought you can't get high.
I can. I can. Now that I don't smoke every single day, I do actually get high occasionally, and it's nice.
So it turns out Beau, when he was a teenager, he had a crush on this young girl on a cruise ship. This is a cool shot, dead body in the water.
But she's like, "Give me a picture with what's his name? How does she know him?" She's like, "Give me a picture with Walter or something." She says, whatever.
I don't know.
Who cares?
We gotta cover a lot of ground. This
We
movie's
got
fucking
a
long.
yeah, we got a lot going here.
So anyway, they're like, let's save each other forever. And Beau's like, okay, I'll never fuck. And then he's 55 years old and never has sex.
But she's
So
still banging.
Parker Posey, I
Oh,
like
it's
that.
so good to see her that she's still hot. Thank God. Thank
I
God
think
for
that's
that.
I think that's one of the best scenes in the second half of the movie is the Parker Posey section.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Here's a weird scene where Beau is watching himself on TV and he can fast forward in time and he sees the ending real quick. Oh, there's the ending with the
I
boat.
miss this part. What happens after she like makes him drink paint or wants him to drink paint, and then she drinks the paint, and I can't remember what happens after that.
He failed the test. He has to drink the paint. I don't know. Something is the mom doing this? Am
I don't
I
know.
she killing the kids? Like the thing is with the mom, it doesn't make any sense.
No, it does not. That's the
What
hardest part of this movie.
it's like a dream, Mike. It's like a nightmare logic.
She's got a black eye.
Would this be a good movie to watch on acid?
Uh maybe the second half when it starts going into the play and all that trippy shit. That might be good to watch on
What
acid.
about the little girl dying and then the mom trying to
I totally missed
resuscitate
that's
it?
what happened. I remember her trying to resuscitate. I didn't realize she fucking dies.
Yeah, she drank the paint. She died.
Well, she shouldn't have done that.
And then he runs out the window. He escapes, wakes up in the woods, and then the crazy guy is chasing him, and the play goes on. And then this is where you just kind of have to be like, all right, time to take a piss. Here comes this is the intermission, I guess.
Guess.
This is the part of the movie where you can just leave the theater, take a piss, get some popcorn, get more soda. You're like, oh, they're in the woods. There's the play. Okay,
Some pregnant lady.
nothing funny or interesting is about to happen at all. You get some like goofy animation.
Cool,
It's
cool stage play.
okay. So Beau is watching a play and he goes, "That's me. I'm in the play. I. What if I'm just the guy?"
You had a dream
Okay,
sequence like in The Simpsons when he goes into the desert.
there's some stop motion. There's some animation. Sometimes your wife will look like a man.
Yeah, that was funny.
Ari Aster, you should it's time to do a director's cut where you make the movie shorter and you just cut this entire section.
Agreed.
Just get rid of it. He raised kids and there's a flood and then he can't find the kids and then he grows up and there's a dog chasing him. Like the guy chasing him, the military guy. I don't know. Who cares? And then he gets old and he finds some guys in a play and they look like his kids and he's like, "You're my kids. I love you. You're my kids. I can never, but I could never bust." And then they say, "Well, if you can never bust, why did you have us?" I
How
guess
did
you
you have
did.
us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it all falls apart. Huh. Okay. Then here's that guy we were talking about.
Yeah, okay, so it is the guy from earlier that looks he looks at him through the door. He had
I don't think that
longer hair. No, it's a
that's
different
not it.
guy.
I don't think that's him. I think this guy
Oh, okay.
actually took care of the father in the attic.
Hmm.
Or is the mother making him putting him up to this?
No idea.
We don't know, but we do know that this guy
It's creepy.
he dies. He gets exploded. But
Yeah.
everything I've watched this movie twice this week, and everything he says kind of makes sense. He took care of the father after he was born. He fed him. He knows who Beau is. Like all of that plausibly kind of makes sense within the world of the movie. Good explosion. Here he's shooting, he's killing.
This part's kind of wild.
There's the
Boom.
explosion. This is very much like Eddington. We got some guys shooting guns. We got people
Shoots
getting blown
himself.
up. He zaps Beau. He's being tracked.
They don't explain why he has control over that, but whatever.
The mother.
Gave the crazy killer the control over his son.
Yeah, Nathan Lane put that ankle bracelet on him.
No, I remember that.
There's some water.
Here we
There's
go with
some
the water.
a vision of a kid, bathtub, water. There's two Beaus. There's the mom. There's the attic. There's more water. Beau wakes up, hitchhikes, goes to Wasserton, which means Watertown.
Well, named after the mom because she's super rich, right?
Yeah, but
So
also her
that's what I was thinking.
Watertown could also be like a womb, water. I don't know. So he gets to the funeral, but he missed it. Oh, there's a statue, like the little statue he had. How interesting. A mother holding a baby outside the mother's home. How interesting. So the funeral is going on. There's like this narration.
Is that David Mamet?
That is David Mamet.
Two
So
movies
we've
in a row.
3 movies in a row.
Oh.
Another playwright, one of our great playwrights, play directors, theater director. I mean, the world is a stage. Wouldn't you say, Mike?
I guess so.
We see the mom. There's no head. Beau is alone and he's walking. Okay, so then we see that the company she works for had all this medicine and shit, and Beau was in the ads.
How do we know it's not his twin brother?
Good question.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Perfectly safe, safety, chemicals,
It's
pills.
like a
There's
Procter and Gamble or Johnson and Johnson company, basically.
yeah, and then there's the building. It's for people who have been overdosed on medication. Okay, so there's this picture of all these employees in the mother's face. And then it zooms in and we see some of the people that we've encountered throughout the film. It's twisted. This is basically I'm doing the same thing with Adam. I'm manipulating
Oh, there's
him.
Nathan Lane. Okay.
Yeah, there's the guy in the bottom right is the homeless guy that we in the hallway. There's Parker Posey.
Damn, she looks good.
What do you think of Parker Posey in Dazed and Confused?
Oh, fuck. That's what immediately made me think of it. I'm like, she's hot then. She's hot in Best in Show. I mean, she's hot in everything. She's just really a beautiful woman.
And there's the
And we
girl.
and we get to see her titties. What more do you want? And they look nice. They look natural and nice.
He used to have sex and he's all gross. He has like wounds
Open
and
wounds, yeah.
blood and everything. But Parker Posey's like, all right, it's you. It's time to have sex. I got to put on a little music.
It's on Mariah Carey. Damn,
What's
look at
this?
the cities.
And what's the song about?
You'll always be a part of me. How old do you think
Always
Parker Posey is? 50?
55.
Jesus, good for her.
Always be my baby. Baby, mother issues.
Mm-hmm. If this is supposed to be actually happening, why does she turn into a fucking mannequin?
The mother, there's his giant balls.
Yeah, right. She's sitting on him.
I don't know.
It didn't seem real realistic.
He's scared of coming.
Sure, rightfully so.
This is good acting by Joaquin. I love this scene. This scene is so good. He's busting. I love what Parker Posey says in this next part is like the hottest thing I've ever heard.
Busted through the bag or something.
Yeah, you just busted right through the bag.
I can't hear any of this stuff, just so you know.
Oh no, we got to
yeah.
share the computer sound.
I thought you were doing that on purpose.
No.
I really felt that. God, that was a lot. You just busted through that bag.
No woman would be happy that you just busted through the bag.
At 55? No, I don't think so.
Some random guy with open wounds.
I come to.
So why did she die? Why did she turn to a stone? Why did it kill her?
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, it's a nightmare. Nightmare logic, right? Like guilt of having sex. That has to be a body double, also. The woman. That ass is too nice. I'm sorry, Mike.
Oh.
There's a surprising number of women who use body doubles for butts.
Sad.
They shouldn't do that. It should be illegal.
I agree. It should be like, like being mischievously hidden.
See, if this movie was 90 minutes long and that teenage girl didn't die from the paint, having Parker Posey die would have so much more impact.
Makes more sense.
If that guy didn't blow up in the forest, like he's kind of hit this level of absurdity in the beginning, and you can't just keep increasing the intensity. You're kind of tapped out at this point. Like, I'm sure you paused the movie, took a piss, you got high
several times.
Get some food, at least you're a little more comfortable. But it's just sort of like going, and then the mom shows up.
Get rid of this. Feed Harry.
Oh boy.
Get rid of this feed, or what does she say?
I don't know.
See, I mean, that's not a dead woman. That's like a mannequin or something. You wouldn't.
Was she a Are you saying she's a robot?
Okay, maybe she could be a robot.
Who knows? Now, Ari Aster, his original idea for casting the woman, the mother, would have been Oprah. That was his dream cast, and then he would be black. Beau would be black.
Well, and like turn out to be black, or be black the whole movie.
Yeah, be a black guy, and then the mother would be, and the mother would be Oprah. That would be pretty. That's like she's kind of like an Oprah. Wouldn't that be twisted if it was Oprah?
Twisted. I guess it'd be shocking. It adds some intrigue. This movie is already and made no money.
It was a huge bomb, made no money.
Yeah, lost money.
So now we find out the mom was listening to the therapist sessions, and the therapist comes in. This is funny. So when Beau was a kid, he got the mother some gifts, a CD, and 1 year he got her For the Boys, Bette Midler, on CD, and then he got it for her again the next year, and she had to pretend like she never got it before.
It's the thought that counts, Mom.
But that's such an obscure joke. Like, how many people are going to even give a shit? For the Boys, Bette Midler. It seems very personal. I imagine his mom might have liked Bette Midler.
Maybe.
I don't know. Well, anyway, time to show Daddy.
She goes on and on and on too. Oh my God, just shut up.
So yeah, the maid volunteered. Beau knew it wasn't the mother. Okay, so Beau's in the attic. He's got the flashlight. Who do we see? Up. This guy's still alive in the attic. There's Joaquin Phoenix. So that's his twin.
Oh, okay, okay. And then where's the dad? Is
So
the
then the
dad the
camera,
giant cock?
so the dad's the giant cock,
Ah, gross.
and then the guy, the military guy shows up,
So
and
he
he's
was just pretend dead when he shot himself in the chest.
yeah, he was alive. So then he stabs the balls, and then this is kind of like Starship Troopers. It's the head stabbing.
Yes, sucks his brain out. This just makes no sense.
His father's a giant cock.
His mom fucked a giant cock.
Or did the dad turn into the giant cock?
What the fuck?
Is it it's about masculinity or something?
Yes.
Beau's like, "Mommy, I love you." Then he gets mad, strangles her. She falls down.
In like a fish tank or something or terrarium.
Then Beau's like, "I got to get out of here. I'm getting this little boat." He rides his little boat, and then he goes into a cave. Some people say it's like a womb. Back to the womb. There's an audience, and then Richard Kind shows up. He's Jewish, right? So Richard Kind does a whole thing of like, "You're on trial for being a bad son." This is like, I guess just for a Jew, this is like a giant nightmare. The idea of being on trial for all the bad things you did to your mommy. And then he's found guilty, and he accepts his guilty sentence, and his feet are glued to the boat. Can't do anything, and the boat flips over, and he drowns.
Boom. I don't know what kind of explosion makes a blow flip over like that, but whatever.
And then the audience leaves bored, others empty. It was funny because in the movie theater, I was in the Shine IMAX movie theater, and then it's 2 a.m. or whatever, and people are just so tired, and we all just got up and walked out, just like the characters in the movie in during the credits, because
What a coincidence. It's like, what
crazy.
was that? Time to drive home and ponder it, but not figure anything out until you watch it again.
So, I mean, it's a journey. We're learning. Beau is afraid. He's afraid. You know, thank God Parker Posey shows up at the end.
Thank God. Oh my God. That just gives me hope that my wife will be that hot when she's 55. I don't care if she has to use a stunt ass. It's fine. As long as the front side looks that good, I'm good to go.
What did we learn? What's the lesson of the movie, huh?
Be nice to your mother, I guess.
There's no hope. Don't even you can't do anything. Your mom will kill you in the end.
If she could, she would. She'll kill you with guilt.
You know, it's funny. Adam is in Florida right now, and he's with his mommy.
Mm-hmm.
He's visiting.
And his baby mommy.
He's like Beau, but he busted.
Yeah.
So I guess the point of the movie is just bust like crazy. You won't be a man if you don't bust a lot.
Well, they say you got to bust like 20 times a month or something to keep a healthy prostate, right?
Yeah, you gotta shoot those loads. You gotta
Keep it cycling through.
You gotta fill a lady up, or just get it on the floor. Who cares? So, what's your rating?
Out of your body? My rating. I'm gonna have to go with like a 3.5. It's good. It's cool. I was in the mood to watch this type of movie, but after it's over, I didn't really feel like I saw something complete. I felt like it wasn't complete, and it was 2.5 hours fucking long. They
3 hours.
Yeah, two. Yeah, I was just like, oh my God. It dragged on after about the first hour and a half.
Yeah, it's I like there's a lot of things I like in the movie. There's just a lot of things I don't like. It's like you went to a buffet and you got 4 plates of food and you're like, hey, like I should have just gotten 1 plate.
I should
I
have just got the
don't
crab legs. I didn't know why I went for everything else.
I don't need all this shit. You could just cut it. Like cutting a movie down is what makes a movie good. And I think Ari Aster learned his lesson. Eddington was a huge improvement.
Did Eddington make money?
No, Eddington was a bomb, but people love Eddington.
Yeah, Eddington is cool. I could see why this one didn't do very well. I mean, what is there to even get, really? Like, I
And
wouldn't
then I
tell my.
think also, I think the length of this movie is that it holds you back from watching it a second time
Mhm.
because there are things that make more sense the second time, but
I could see that.
who cares?
Yeah, that's the problem. You don't give a shit. You're not emotionally invested in this weird ass movie.
Nobody cares except for us, you know? So the first time I saw the movie, I gave it 2 stars, but I kept thinking about it and I like Ari Aster's movies. And so I've kicked it up to 3 stars, but I still know that play in the middle is awful.
It,
I
it
know it's
looks
too,
cool, but it's a pain. It's a waste of time.
it's just kind of like, I know this movie, I can't really recommend this movie to anyone.
Agreed.
You know, you are either a hipster who loves it
In
already.
today's busy life, who's got 3 hours to waste on a goddamn movie, man? I gotta work, I gotta eat, I'm gonna take care of my kid. I can't just sit down and watch 3 hours of blah. Although I did.
Yeah, well, you got to do it for the pod.
I get it. I get it. This is my hobby. I gotta have a hobby. That's what the doctors keep saying. You gotta have a hobby. Get some hobbies. This is my hobby.
So that's the end of June-ish. We've watched 4 June-ish movies. We did number one was the quiz
Quiz
show.
show. Yeah. Homicide.
Marty Supreme and Beau is Afraid. Now, quiz show is what the best movie? Slick Hollywood entertainment.
Yeah, and had the best Jewish guy who was not actually Jewish, but was the funniest.
Homicide.
I can't even remember a single thing from that movie.
That was my number one. I love
Yeah.
that movie. Marty Supreme, satisfying movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Slick, satisfying movie. And then Beau is Afraid. Now this is it's a party and you're not invited and you don't want to be there. It's just like one guy. This is a masturbatory film. This is Ari Aster masturbating thoroughly. He's pleasuring himself as a filmmaker, as an artist, and it's like you're not. There's nothing there for you as an audience member.
So he did Hereditary. Then the next one
Midsummer.
was Midsummer, and then this.
Yeah.
So he did two big ones and then two flops.
Yes.
Is he going
And
to get another chance?
yeah, he's making a new movie. But so when he was in film school, he would make these like dreamlike Todd Solondz, uh, you know, weird, kind of sick, artsy movies.
I can see that.
And then he made a horror movie, Hereditary. And Hereditary, I'd say, is one of the most influential movies of the last 10 years, I guess it's been out, or 15 or whatever. I don't know. But that movie, every horror movie you watch now is either Get Out or Hereditary. And it's either a racial horror movie or it's like Hereditary, where it's trying to be like really fucked up and twisted, like Weapons, Barbarian, Obsession. There's this movie, Talk to Her, that these Australian guys made. Like every movie feels like Hereditary. Every movie has people bashing their heads in. Every movie has people controlling someone through a spell, like Hereditary. And so, like Weapons is way bigger than Hereditary, but
is it better? Is it good?
It's more mainstream. I don't think it's as I don't think it's as good.
Right. No, I meant I should have asked, is it good? It's definitely not going to be as good. I
It's
doubt
more
that.
it's a satisfying watch.
Mm.
It's interesting how some movies are do better than others, but like Obsession, which is the guy who made Obsession, Curry Barker, he loves Hereditary. It's like his favorite horror movie or one of his favorites. That's the most successful horror movie of the last like 20 years. It's or 30 years. It's like it's made over it's going to make like $300 million. It cost 750,000.
Wow.
And it's really impressive because when you watch a low budget movie like that, you don't normally get good acting, but as good acting from this lead actress, and her character is really good. So the bar is changing. Things are getting harder to stand out in horror, but Ari Aster, he didn't want to be pigeonholed as a horror movie director.
I get that. I get that.
It's like a ghetto. He like David Cronenberg used to call it the horror movie ghetto. It just means like, oh, you like horror movies? Like, what are your favorite horror movies? Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Oh, you want to go to horror conventions? Like you like the shittiest horror movies ever made, right, Ari Aster? But he likes art films, so he had to do a hard pivot into making his own kind of movies, and they're not popular.
They're not horror. They're not horror movies.
They're not simple. No one like your girlfriend, Mike, doesn't speak a lot of English. Would you show her this movie?
Absolutely not. She
Would
likes
you
Zootopia. She wants to see Zootopia too. That was
Would
the
you
last movie we watched.
Who would you recommend this movie to?
I agree with you that I can't really think of anybody that. Let me think. No, nobody. I can't think of anybody that would like it.
People at work?
Yeah, no. I don't really hang out with like hipsters or anything like that. You know, I don't know who would like this movie.
And
Someone who's
anybody
like
who saw
into cinema.
and anyone who
You?
saw it would tear it apart and be like, yeah, like some of the scenes suck. Why'd you recommend that movie where there was that horrible play in the middle?
Yeah. Movie
Why
that
am
didn't
I
make any sense.
why am I recommending the movie on the podcast and making the listeners watch it? Because
It's a little
people
abstract.
it's June-ish. We gotta celebrate the June-ish movies. And it's not even that June-ish, but had David Mamet in it.
There you go. Well, he's definitely Jewish, and you can see at the funeral when they finish the funeral scene that truck says like Shiva something on it. It's definitely a Jewish
Funeral.
company. Yeah. And I think something about burying the body quickly, that's a Jewish thing too, right? You got to like bury the body right away or some shit. I can't remember.
Yeah, but they were waiting for
Yeah.
his dumbass to show up.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Next month we're doing jungle movies. Jungle July.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting thing.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Right? Oh yeah.
Uh-oh, what?
So this comes out the 30th. Yeah, then it's Jungle July the 7th. So we have 4 jungle movies. I'm thinking Apocalypto is a good one.
Apocalypto fucking kicks ass.
Is that
I
a
love that
satisfying movie?
Hell yes, dude. I watched that one with my Mexican girlfriend at the time, and she's like, it was really like that. It's like it's so funny. But yeah, that movie does rock. It's like it really was like that back then. Like, oh, whatever. Okay, cool. You're gonna hate on your own people? That's funny, but whatever.
Well, that my father, after watching Apocalypto and the ending with the Catholic or the Spanish conquistador showing up, and Mel Gibson's a huge Catholic, and with the movie, he was saying how like after I saw that ending, I was like, it's so good the Catholics showed up and like
Murdered everybody, gave them disease, enslaved all the women and children.
Yeah,
Yeah,
conquered them.
Yeah, it was really a good thing. Destroyed Tenochtitlan.
It's like these people are I guess your girlfriend's a Seventh-day Adventist, but
yeah, I don't know how the hell that happened. But my Mexican girlfriend was, of course, Catholic. Yeah.
Catholic.
Yeah.
Well, they did a good job. So we'll do that next month. I don't know if it's the next episode. We got to figure out how to. Adam is a little busy these days. He wants to do. He would love Apocalypto as an episode.
All right. Well, let's wait for him on that one then.
There's another movie I want to do. Farewell to the King.
Never heard of it.
Nick Nolte is a soldier or a vet, and he's living in the jungle, and he's living with a tribe, and he's like a warrior.
Okay, that sounds cool.
It's 80s. It's directed by John Milius.
Nice. Like
It's
him, definitely. Everything he does is good.
It's pretty obscure. John Milius wasn't really happy with how it turned out, but it's cool. Look, it's Jungle July. We got to find jungle movies.
Yeah, we can't just do Jumanji and Apocalypse Now. We got to do some other shit.
What kind of jungle movies does the audience like?
I've no idea.
Cannibal Holocaust.
Never seen it.
What about Africa Adio?
I have never heard of these movies. I've heard of Cannibal Holocaust.
You never seen Africa Adio?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Africa Audio makes Cannibal Holocaust look like Bambi.
Well, then maybe I won't like it. I'm scared.
It's a documentary.
Okay, I like documentaries.
About what happened to Africa after the colonial empire left and the Africans got to take over. And
Little see how they're going to play that one.
One of the things they do is the Africans take over the nature preserves.
Nice.
Okay.
And eat all the animals.
Yeah. Eat the animals, poach the animals. They take two Jeeps and they tie a cable between the two Jeeps and they just drive through like the grasslands, just killing or ripping the legs off of like every animal possible.
Nice.
It's real. It's the craziest movie ever made. I don't know. Should we do it?
I'll watch anything. Does that sound disgusting? Yes, but I'll give it a shot.
You can't handle it.
I can't. I don't like blood.
I think you couldn't handle Beau is afraid, like the blood.
Oh, that was gross. It's not as bad with animals, but
This is really bad.
It's not my favorite thing to watch.
It might be too much. What are some other jungle movies? I guess we'll have to. I wrote a list, but I forgot. I just like the pun. I just like the pun, Jungle July.
It's really doing something like.
Oh yeah, Captain Ron.
What does that have to do with the jungle though?
Cares.
That's more of a pirate movie.
Do you like that movie?
I do like Captain Ron. I remember watching that with my sister and father many times.
Captain Ron was a movie I thought was like, oh, this is going to be stupid. And then I watched it on TV and I thought, oh, yeah, this is good. It's like Vacation.
It's good, but it's stupid, but it is good because it is stupid. That adds to it.
Kurt Russell rules. We got to throw in some garbage for the people, you know? They love Captain Ron.
Nothing wrong with that. I like that movie.
And then after Jungle July, it's Asshole August. Great movies. Great movies about giant assholes.
All right. Like The Jerk.
Ooh.
Just throwing it out there.
Some comedy movies, you know. There's lots of great asshole movies. I try to do movies that no one has seen or heard of or wants to watch. That's like the sweet spot. Like just garbage. All right. Well, till next time.
Right on. We'll see you in a week.
Later.
Later, man.